iPhone SME storage, or iSMEStorage, is a cloud storage solution for your iPhone. Now, if you're not familiar what cloud storage is, it's basically the idea of having your own server for sharing files so that you can have your files available and ready to access at any time, but without dealing with the fact that you own a server and things go wrong with those servers. So cloud storage basically means that you have said amount of space on a server or on multiple servers so that you don't have to deal with that. You just have to stay within your parameters of how much storage space you have. So this application allows you to access those files that you have stored there. So you can, from your computer, store a lot of stuff, even upload and store stuff like images that you've taken within your iPhone. So let's go and view my favorites, because my favorites has some files in there. Looks like it has one file in there called articles, and I can view this article.jpg file here. I can simply tap view. I could download it to my phone so that I have it stored in my photo library. I could send a link to it. I can share it. I can remove it from my favorites, or if it was another file, add it. I can make it public so that I can share it with anybody. I can add it to my clipboard or remove it from my clipboard. I can get a direct link so that somebody can download it through an email, and then I can also share it through Twitter. So regardless of the file type that you have access to do something with it here. This is a photocopy of some articles. Let's get out of here and go back into our cloud files, our main folder here with all categories. So it's going to go ahead and load this up. What is nice about this is that all of this data is stored up on the server. So it's not taking up space in our iPhone or our iPod Touch. It's actually downloading this information as we need it, because not all files do we need to have readily available. It's okay if we go and download them. So here we just got a quick start guide. Let's dismiss that. We have our certificate of achievement here, I guess, which is a file. This looks like a scanned document. So of course I just viewed that. I could download it. I could do anything that I want to do with that file because I have it in storage here. I can create directories underneath that and keep all of my stuff organized, and even lock stuff as well. You can see that that project data is locked. So if I was to tap on that and do anything with it, I wouldn't be able to do anything with it because it is locked. As you can see, it's an encrypted file, requests a password. So what's cool about this is that if you had this app on, say, some of your employees' phones, you can give them access to a bunch of files, and then the ones that needed to be protected, you can protect them with a password. That way everybody has all of the updated information. One of the neat things about that is, say you have contracts or different things that some of your staff need to access, but you don't like multiple copies of stuff being out there floating around. This saves it whenever somebody makes a change back at the office. The new file is obviously updated and saved on the cloud storage account. And then when people go to access it through the app here that you've given permission to, then they have the updated file, which makes a very neat resource. So let's go back out here. We can, of course, create and store memos on the cloud. Also voice memos. We could do that right from within the app. We can show our shared files. We can also view our local files. All we have to do to add files to our computer, from our computer to our cloud storage, is go right to that web address, and of course we can add files to the iPhone as well, and then even create additional folders and everything right here on the device, and then upload them straight to the server where they're saved and backed up even. So we can also view our iPhone syncs here. We have some screenshots. We can group things, our cloud clipboard. We have some background tasks that we can do. And then view our cloud providers, because you will need If you don't want to use the iSMEStorage, you can use any other cloud provider. For example, if you have an Amazon S3 account, you can go ahead and do that. Or of course, you can use any of the other accounts as well. So not only will this work just with iSMEStorage, it will work with your Box.net, your iDisk, if you have a MobileMe account with Apple, Amazon S3, Rackspace, Google Docs, all of those that are listed here. So before this application, you would have to have a separate app that worked with those individual cloud storage solutions, and now you can do it all under one application, which is why when we go into our main cloud files, we see multiple categories with different names, like Amazon S3 files and Box.net files and Gmail files, Google Docs, iDisk, all these different categories. If you're using these services, and some of these services are pretty inexpensive to use for storage, then you have a lot of storage available at your fingertips that you can access from your iPhone or your iPod Touch, if you had an internet connection, of course. So definitely check this app out. I think it's a great tool to have for those of you who have lots of files that you need access to. It's a good storage solution. iSMEStorage, you can get it in the App Store today. Download it and check it out.